Okay, so here we are, the Blood of Dawnwalker preview road to launch event, and yeah, I just had to pop on here quick. I was a little late getting into the stream while this was started, so let's check this out, guys. Let's check it out. And I finally got my mic working. Thank you, Mike. Okay.
We're back and we've got the release date.
We have the release date, September 3rd. Mark your calendars. It's only 4 months away. We feel we'll provide you with
Recommended PC specs. Yeah, I'll be on an Xbox, so I'll just have whatever they give to me.
Other important things to share with you as well, including the contents of the different game editions.
Looking forward to this game, though. We need good vampire games. We need more vampire games. This looks like a fun game.
We're going to see where they're exploring today.
I think it'll be enjoyable.
Let's give the floor to Daria Zapata, our lead gameplay analyst.
I haven't streamed in about a month, maybe a little less. But yeah, I wanted to get back on here, keep the account warmed up, you know. Been busy, but it's good to be back, you know. It's good to stream once in a while. I'm assuming these people work for Rebel Wolves that are giving this demonstration. Unless they just hired actors. Okay, more gameplay. They've already done some pretty in-depth looks at this game in the past, too, so... Maybe my mic is too close today. Seemed like it was a little loud, but I think I fixed it. Whoa, oh, that's real people. I thought that was gameplay footage, but that's real people walking. Stories Untold. Okay, so are they scouting out the environments and the textures? Is that what this is now?
Every story begins somewhere. And this time, we wanted to take you on a journey to one of the places that inspired us while creating the world of the Dawnwalker. The majestic Polish mountains.
Polish mountains, wow, that's pretty. I didn't know they had so many mountains. I should know that, but I didn't.
Yeah, totally. And you can feel a very similar feeling while walking through Vale Sangora, because you can feel the grandeur of the mountains, right?
Of course, and
very cool. And desolate. It looks like a very vampiric mountain landscape. This is if I was going to picture forests and mountains with vampires roaming them, this would be it.
There is life, there are mysteries, and of course there are hidden threats. So day and night, just like playing as a vampire.
Yeah, this game looks so cool.
They both
it looks so fun.
Offer engaging experiences, but ones that will differ. So
I'm glad they went the vampire route with this too. This just
challenges, and of course
not enough vampire. It seems like there's a lot of vampire games, but there's really not. There's not that many.
Pretty much everywhere, right?
You bet. And what I, as a writer, really love about our open world is that it is equally supported both by lore and gameplay. So there is an explanation behind everything that you will see. For example, there are those little shrines next to the road, and of course there is a narrative explanation behind them. They were erected to resemble Rensis, to strengthen the perception of him as the Lord of the Valley.
Yeah, those shrines and some new frescoes and some of those coins that he minted with the coat of his arms. That was brilliant. He did think of everything. And it's interesting with vampires, or Valkyrie as people call them in our game, because they don't care about money, do they?
No.
The only thing that is important to them is the blood taxation.
Exactly. You know, on one hand, they are monsters. They demand blood.
They demand blood. Oh man.
Yeah.
They reshaped religion so it suits their needs. On the other hand, if you look closely, you can say that their rule doesn't really differ much from...
I think it's nice during these live presentations, like when you watch them while they're occurring, that the ads appear on the side and not on the video. I think until the video's been on there for a few days, they don't actually play those full page or full video ads. That seems to be something I've noticed, like the Xbox partner previews and whatnot. They don't seem to play the full ads over the video when it's live streaming. Just the side ads. Which is good.
Yeah, it is a very interesting aspect of our.
Unfortunately, I had to pop in here so quick because this video was already started. I wasn't able to share that I'm streaming anywhere.
And on the other hand, it raises
So I wasn't able to share to any of my pages or my Discord
to what extent
that I was going live, so not sure the kind of reach I'll be getting. But I wanted to watch this so bad. I just want to enjoy this and watch this anyway. This is just as much for me as somebody else watching it, so I'm doing this stream for me. Because I was going to watch this whether or not I live streamed it. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing good this week, though. It's been a while. All my streamer friends, all my Twitch friends, I hope you're well. I hope you're doing amazing. And I hope you're looking forward to this game as well, so we can talk about it when it comes out and we play the game. I still have to buy Crimson Desert also. These guys are getting a full-on hike in these woods. They are... This has got to be like 5 miles by now. Plus, they probably cut in between conversations, so they've probably been walking 6 or 7 miles. They're getting a good hike.
But he's also agile and quick, so, you know, this guy was perfect.
Oh, man.
He's also a gamer. So
That guy.
He was just a perfect match.
That's an intimidating vampire.
And he also understood the gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, it's really awesome when those things work together when creating a game. And it's not only about those special abilities, but also about combos.
Whoa, this is going to be so fun. I hope, if anything, compared to The Witcher, that the parrying is improved quite a bit, or a little bit quicker, feels a little bit more reactive to the controls, because the combat's, it's got its rough spots in The Witcher 3 for sure, as most people have pointed out, or a lot of people have pointed out, but I think the parrying needed the most work out of all the combat, and just the overall speed of the responsiveness to the button mash, or to the button presses. So that's my take on the combat and buttons from Witcher 3 at least, translating to a newer game.
You can bite people. How awesome is that?
Yeah, I mean, it's all what the gaming is about, right? And it's also about creating a world that is both unique and characteristic, but also feel like it could exist just beside you.
They seem to have created a world, yeah, with a lot of exploration. But hopefully it's an open world that feels somewhat alive, you know, like KCD2 kind of thing. Or even more so, hopefully. You know, just... It seems like people say Crimson Desert captured that pretty well. But, like I said, I gotta pick up Crimson Desert still. I still have to play that game. I haven't played it yet. So
when you go through the village, you might see a lot of people just sitting in front of their houses and doing some jobs and work. And us animators, we always like to add a little bit of something in there to make it more interesting.
that's good. They want to add a little extra. They want to do extra credit. They want to bring things to life in this world. That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, those details work really nicely with the environmental storytelling.
Yeah.
And, you know, when the players explore...
Nice little campfire chat
they will find things like
with Rebel
letters,
Wolves.
like
Very cool.
notes and other traces of things that transpired in the area before Cohen makes his appearance.
Notes for lore building.
Invite our players to
They're building the lore of the
look at
world.
the map, because they will certainly find things like, you know, some small stories, items, or notes left by people who once lived there.
Yeah, yeah, there are those echoes of the past pretty much everywhere in the world. It's awesome. And I think that the world also reacts to Cohen, reacts to the player. Sometimes you just walking through the world, you might see people being captured by vampires.
Ooh, rogue vampires on the road.
The vampires and free those prisoners.
Street
I think that's
vampires.
awesome. And those actions will have consequences.
I totally agree.
Road
I mean, so,
vampires.
you know, choices and consequences, right?
Yeah.
The simplest example of that would be if a player kills a blacksmith in a village. So the forge, of course, becomes closed, and Cohen has to take his business elsewhere, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like imitating the real world.
So they're not
where
protecting
all the
NPCs
things
in
that you
this.
do
Wonderful.
will have
I dig that.
consequences.
I like it when the NPCs are not protected and you can choose what you want to do. If you want to keep your forge open, if you don't,
Veilsang
how you
vibes
conduct your
beautiful,
business in that town.
but it can also be quite
I like the
forgiving.
options.
Yeah, I think this is what I like the most in our game. That there's this great contrast. Like on one hand,
Freedom,
you
yeah,
have this
to do what you'd like, to
amazing,
choose what you'd like.
beautiful, serene world, and on the other hand, there's this really strong, tough story. There are tough decisions and dark themes, and I think this is just beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a little break. I'm gonna share that I'm streaming to Discord if I get a chance. And take a little intermission if they give me a chance to. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep watching it because this is rolling. Chapter 2, World Awakened. Very cinematic. That's not a drone shot. That's more like a crane. That's definitely a crane, not a drone, right?
It's important to make sure that the open world never feels empty. Every area, every village, every forest should feel like it has life, purpose, and something to discover, right?
Sounds like they've been listening to players of open world games.
Full of people, animals, monsters, and secrets, but never overwhelming.
I specifically remember the first time.
By the way, this is on the Blood of Dawnwalker
and I saw the
Twitch
Ilias
page,
village.
Twitch
It
profile.
really felt like a completely
So go
different
check it
place
out
from
there.
Sangora.
Credit to
So
the
close and yet
channel,
so
to the
far
video.
away. So familiar, but also so different. And then it started snowing.
And that's another element of creating the real world. The weather, like rain,
Weather cycles. Wonder how vampires do with rain.
snow.
Yeah.
Probably
Even though
doesn't
time of day
doesn't really
move
hurt them.
until you make some
Only the
certain
sun hurts
actions,
vampires, right?
there is still an active weather system.
And the sounds. The waterfall
So-
hitting rocks, singing birds.
Cloudy days might help vampires.
It all matters for how you experience the world, and for it not to feel like it's standing still.
Speaking of time,
It's been a hot topic since day one, right?
it has. So it's important to highlight that it's not a real time. It's not a timer or ticking clock. It's not meant to frustrate or rush you. In our game, you can still freely explore the world, fight, analyze your build, and talk with random villagers. And time doesn't
Cool.
tick.
Like already said, in order to
They
move
thought people were
timely,
worried about that
you
time
have to
cycle
reach a
thing.
certain point of the quest, or choose a certain dialogue.
But I
option.
don't think,
You will
yeah,
always
it's
have an indicator of what actions are gonna actually move time and by how much.
It's like a resource.
it's quest tied. It's
You
tied
can
to
either pay
tied to a
attention
quest,
to,
right?
strategically picking up quests and control the time, or just go with the flow of the game and let the time pass by.
Exactly. It's a resource.
So if you let the time pass by, can you not rescue your family?
You
Or
already know that Cohen's family has been kidnapped by Brances.
oh, you have a time limit
and
on
Cohen
rescuing your
only
family.
has ways
Okay.
to save them. But after that, the game won't end. Just the circumstances will change.
Circumstances.
That's where the world
So it's up to
itself
you. You don't
comes
have
into
to save them. But you kind of want to save them. Interesting. Cool. So it's a choice. Left with the player.
We talked about the weather effect.
Oh, they're getting high up in the mountains
all
now.
that
Snow
snow.
time.
But let's not get distracted and talk about the narrative.
Of course, many quests and events aren't just mechanical tasks. They all tell the story. We design the world, so exploration, interactions, and activities all add to the narrative.
Yes, and as players explore, they don't just get to see the world, right? They get to live its stories. And that's when we can finally talk about our newest trailer. It's largely built from these cinematic moments that highlight key story beats and the emotions we want players to feel.
It reveals bonds and conflicts with our allies, betrayals, sorrow, romances, and all the
Game's
hard
gonna be
decisions
cool.
between Cohen and his family. I do think they play a lot with our emotions, don't they?
And that's what we are striving for, right? This trailer is really unique because this time it's not only about Cohen. We get to meet his family, potential allies, and other secondary characters for the very first time. And we learn some about their motivations and agendas.
We meet Cohen's family in idyllic, happy scenes. Cohen's love for them is clear, and each member of the family is unique. Lunka, the younger sister, whom he protects, Mirto, the younger brother, still learning about the world, and Janna, older sister. but there is hidden darkness lurking beneath.
Oh yes.
So you learn
Poverty,
about his family
illness,
members.
and other heavy emotions emerge. Esma, mother of Cohen, is
Es-
struggling from
Esma.
trauma and fear of the vampires. There is also Pieter, who's Cohen's father. Basically tries really
Sounds like
hard
Peter
to
with
keep
an
his
I,
family
like
together,
Pieter.
but he also sometimes feels really helpless.
It can't be easy for Cohen.
That's a drone. Yeah, you can't get the crane that high. That's a drone shot.
Cohen's world is not only shaped by his family, but also by the people.
So they got a serious cinematographer on this video.
Miners, and neighbors. They all create a community.
Serious
that is
production
backbone of
company.
life in Resynced.
Exactly. For example, there's Anka, who may be more than just a village healer. She is mysterious and resourceful, and comes with knowledge of herbs and magic that, eventually, Cohen comes to rely on.
Herbs and magic to
But she
rely
also
on.
hides her secrets.
Very cool.
And there is Marat, rebellion leader. He has strong moral compass, and he truly believes that the princess's rule must end. But he's not certain if alternatives will be better.
At some point of the trailer, you can also see Lakra, who has her own mission and personal goal, which takes precedence over anything else in her life. And that often puts her
Looks
at
like she's
odds
like wearing a lot of eye makeup.
There are a lot of amazing characters.
I'm
waiting
sure
for
all
Cohen to
vampires
follow
wear a
his
lot of eye
journey.
makeup.
Agreed. Each of these characters has their own motivations, story, and impact on Cohen's journey. They are not just side characters or companions. They shape the world around Cohen and make it feel alive, reactive, and deeply connected.
Their fate, and also Cohen's fate, and how he will shape as a person, heavily depends on the players.
Oh yes, I cannot wait for the players to experience all the difficult choices for themselves. The bonds, the conflicts. Every encounter and every decision matters.
And it's a world that stays with you.
Yeah, a story of family, loyalty, rebellion, and the cost of the choices we make.
Oh, they're the hiking buddies are gonna meet up and look out over the scenery. Cool. Those look like nice hats, comfortable, like hand woven. Wonder if your vampire can get a nice woolen knit hat like that. Very good. Very nicely done.
And where do we begin? It has to be with that music.
It is a bit different.
That was good music. It was good
There
music.
is so much energy in that track.
Lots of
Wow.
energy.
And a load of
I think I'm gonna
cool
work out to
insights
that
as
song
well.
eventually.
We learned a couple of different character names. They've been revealed. We know Myrto, Anka, Lakra, and now Mara too.
Yes, the most vigilant of you might already know some of these names. I teased them on our Reddit and Discord. Like Cohen's siblings, Myrto, Yanna, and Lunka, of course. Everyone knows Lunka. Anka and Lakra from our January teaser. And yes, Marat is the new one. He's the leader of the rebellion, and you could notice him in the trailer too.
Yeah, I saw him in the trailer, but I saw a few other characters as well that I don't think I recognized.
No, and you will not know more about them because I cannot share too much to not spoil anything.
No spoilers.
You'll need to meet the others in the game in September the 3rd.
September
got
3rd.
it. I'll
Okay.
wait till then. But if I'm not mistaken, the pre-order should be launched anytime now.
I think we might be already.
Hey, that's a good pre-order
What a
plug. Real
perfect
sly,
time to look
like
at
real
the
subtle.
different editions of the game,
Kinda
starting
subtle.
off with the digital editions.
There is two of them, the Standard Edition and the Eclipse Edition, which comes with a digital world companion.
Eclipse
for digital
edition probably
comic
comes
book
with
and
sunglasses
digital
for the
itself.
vampire. Or for
We also
real
have
sunglasses
physical
for you,
editions
maybe.
as well.
Yes, the first print of the Standard Edition, we're calling it the Day 1 Edition, will additionally include a steelbook and a map of Vesangora. It will be available at retail worldwide, both for pre-orders and for the release while supplies last. Just please make sure to check the product description on your retailer's store page to confirm the included items, as their availability may vary by region.
Really exciting to get more than just a disc in a physical edition. I do love a game map. But next up, we have that collector's edition, and this one has a lot in it. It deserves its own introduction.
The collector's editions of games have been really pretty cool lately, for the most part. They just pack those things full of items and cool stuff. Collector's edition. How many people actually buy the collector's editions, though? Is it a lot? Is it really a lot? I've never bought a collector's edition of a video game. Streamers, big streamers probably, are almost always like gifted them, right? So they can sell more of them.
Awesome. Let's break down what we just saw there.
Like the enthusiasm. These hosts have really good enthusiasm about what they're presenting. They're doing a good job, I think.
So the steelbook, the map of Vesangora, and the game, of course. You will also get a code to redeem the digital Eclipse edition, which comes with the digital soundtrack, digital comic book, and digital Word Compendium.
Can you become a vampire in Crimson Desert? I haven't looked that up.
And our special figurine. All of it packed in an amazing box that you can see on the screen. It will be available in the Bandai Namco stores and selected retailers.
It's really cool. Everything from the other editions and more. It's just what you want from a collector's edition.
Yes.
I need it just for that statue, let's be honest.
I know, right? Shout out to
They always have the
all
cool like
people
statue action
working
figure
on,
deal
all of
in
the
those.
editions, to be honest. And one more thing, as a small thank you to those of you who decide to show their support by pre-ordering the game, you will receive a code for an early unlock of this Sangoran Wayfarer's armor set for coins.
Sangoran Wayfarer's armor sets.
You will still be able to find
Pre-order
this
bonus.
later in the game.
No, I'm glad you can still find it later in the game as well. That's really cool.
Oh yeah,
So have
you
that
can get it in the
behind-the-scenes
game.
video
Heck
waiting
yeah.
for you all, so do stick around to the end to check that. But that is it
Don't
from
have
us in
to
the studio
pre-order.
today.
Pre-orders just
Don't
make the
forget,
company
you can
happy.
still hear more about the Blood of Dawnwalker on all of our official social media channels.
Yes, follow us if you'd like
Reddit,
to stay up to date with the Blood of Dawnwalker.
Discord,
And remember, you can pre-order
Twitch.
the game already on Steam, PlayStation Store, and Xbox Store. It's coming out on September 3rd.
It is indeed. Thank you for
Official
joining us,
post-show
everyone. Stay
right
safe.
after the stream. What's the
We will see you
post-show?
soon.
Another trailer?
Bye.
Bye, presenters. Maybe another trailer? Behind the movement.
My name is Maciej Kwiatkowski and I'm a motion capture performer,
Oh, the video game Stuntman.
stuntman and action designer. In the Blood of Dawnwalker I was responsible for creating fight choreography and performance. I've been doing this for more than 20 years now, but this project was different. So first we need to understand the
That guy looks
system,
like a tougher version of
and
like
then
Jason
we
Statham.
create fitting choreography.
I mean,
and
Jason
then
Statham
take
looks
care
tough,
of
don't
the
get me
visual
wrong, but this guy, look at this
aspects.
guy.
The main task and the biggest challenge is to find this balance between those two.
My name is Jan Bohowicz. I'm MMA fighter, professional fighter. Former UFC champion. In the Blood of Dawnwalker, I play Bakir, vampire boss. Why I decided
Cool, they hired
to be part
UFC
of
guys
this
to play
project?
vampire
Because I'm a
bosses in
gamer.
this. That's pretty cool.
I love games. New adventure for me, new experience, so my dreams come true. And that was like easy decision for me. When I hear about this game, I was excited about the story. What's gonna happen, about the hero, about the gameplay, you know, everything.
Look at that mask.
That's gonna be something new. Working with Maciek, you know, he's one of the best in the world. He tell me what to do, how to do it. Very nice. I can work with people like him every day.
Dang, look at this sword choreography. Fists versus sword. That guy doesn't even care. He's like, I don't need a sword. Sword? I got my, my fists. Whoa, this looks really cool.
Our approach to
Choreography.
human fighting style was more grounded, I would say. Basically, as a human would use the sword. So when the night comes and Cohen turns into a vampire, we can introduce his superhuman strength.
Yeah, this is one of those games where I genuinely want the game to do
It's
well.
visible in his fighting style.
I want them
But
to
his fighting style is
make
I
money
like
on it.
because I'm similar to him, you know. My style
And
is
clearly they
very
spent
simple,
a decent
but,
chunk of change on this
but
game.
My first reaction when I see him that he's big, strong, but he's not so handsome like me. That was my first reaction. But I said, okay, I can play him. Don't worry.
We work very closely with the dev team. It's a constant back and forth between design, choreography, and then the performance, because they're, you know, one thing influences another.
That's the kind of combat we need
It's more
in
over the
games.
top.
Oh, they even mocapped the claws. This fighting is great. This is the best part of the show so far, maybe. The post-show is more entertaining than watching people walk in the woods. That was fine, but this is more entertaining. Whoa, he gets like all the teeth. He doesn't just get the 2 vampire teeth, he gets all the fangs.
Overcoming the obstacles. So, overcoming the challenges. This project was particularly challenging because of the combat system, and we wanted to find this perfect balance between immersive and responsive combat and visually engaging moves. But once we did it, we're absolutely blown away by the effect.
I don't think that I use any Bucky moves. He used mine. People gonna like him and fear him, and I hope so that I'm gonna kill every player, even minimum 5 times.
This guy's funny.
I just can't wait to see players' reactions, but I'm pretty sure they will love it.
They're gonna have, amazing adventure to play this game. See you in the game. Fear Bucky because that's me.
Pretty hyped for this game. Probably most hyped 2026 game out of all of them, hands down. I mean, there's some heavy hitters this year, but you throw in vampires with me, and you've got yourself some hype. I'm looking forward to a game with vampires in it. Just like I said before, because they're just so rare. There's just not that many vampire games out there. As a matter of fact, I was going to check out the Black Flag Resynced while I'm here. Let me see. First things first, though, I'm going to share that I'm live right now, and then I'll check out the Black Flag AC Resynced trailer, or gameplay feature showcase, whatever it's called. But first, I'm just going to pop some links online so people know I'm actually on, because I haven't streamed in like about a month, so... Yeah, and I'll watch a little bit of this. There's probably going to be previews during this one, because it wasn't just live today, obviously, like Dawnwalker was. Let me go ahead and update the category as well. So... Resynced, and they already got the category on Twitch. Very cool. So people can stream, and they can... Oh, there's drops for this, too. There's that little pistol, right? Icon. Hope I spelled that right. Yeah. Black Flag Resynced is the category. Let's go ahead and put a... And I'll fast forward. I'll go back and I'll fast forward. I'll get that countdown skipped. Very nice graphics. I'm so glad they're using an Anvil engine on this instead of Unreal 5. I just think it's a better decision. I think it works out well for the Resident Evil games, and I think it works out well for anybody that opts to do an engine streamlined specifically for their game. I think it does wonders, and Unreal Engine 5 is just not compatible across all platforms as well as a specific engine can be. Specifically optimized for the game. Matt Ryan, the Edward Kenway voice actor.
He's one of those characters that never really leaves you. Now, over the past months, we know that you've been waiting. And we know that you've heard things. And today, it is finally time to share with you what we've been working on. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced.
What's up, Recons? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. We're live. It's been like a month. It's been a while. Have you been streaming lately? I haven't been streaming very much. I've been super busy, but it feels good to be back. Yo, yo. Yo, yo. So I just watched Dawnwalker, the live stream they just did just now for that game. Live, I watched it live. And now I'm just catching up on Resynced because I've seen a little bit of this, but I wanted to just watch it and stream it.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced will be released on July 9th, 2026. Today, guys, you are getting the real deal.
So yeah, just catching up. Lots of stuff going on in gaming. How can you not stream right now, right? There's just too much to stream. I gotta catch up. Chilling, working from home. Haven't really been streaming. Same here. I mean, life gets busy, man. You know, what are you gonna do? I'm in the same boat. I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Yeah, it's good to be back at it, though. And I'm glad you're working from home. That's a good spot to be. It's good to have some work from home to do. I might have to do some in-person work yet. I'm not sure, but if this other thing that I have works out, I'll be working from home too, which is ideal. So I really hope I get the work from home thing. Good to see you though, man. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad you popped in today, and I'm glad I'm able to do this today. What's up, Rick? Rick's in the house. The Banhammer, the lead mod, the honorary moderator, and the VIP recons, all in the house. This game looks cool. I might get it since I haven't played the Black Flag before. It's very fun. I actually went back and played the old one. It hurts your eyes a little bit with that 30 frames per second, but besides that, it's fun. And this looks like it's going to be pretty much the same thing, just better graphics. Go ahead and shout out to Rick.
And legendary treasures at stake. Along the way, he joins forces with infamous pirates,
and then I'm going to shout out
such as
recons.
Bonnie, Charles Vane, and Blackbeard. With them, he helps establish a short-lived, lawless republic following the pirate code and defying empires built on cruelty and greed. Together, in their search for freedom, power, and riches, they'll fight across a treacherous tropical paradise. From dangerous waters,
I think I spelled it right.
dense
There we go.
jungles, untamed lands, and bustling historical cities.
I have to wait 32 seconds. Sorry, recons. Twitch kicked me out of shouting you out right away.
From the grandeur of Havana, the thriving and wealthy jewel of the Caribbean.
I love the OG Black Flag too, Rick. I really do. I just completed a lot more stuff on it that I hadn't completed before. I went back and I hacked all the computers in the office when you can go to the Aspergo office, and then I collected all the sticky notes. And then I also unlocked the pistol swords, and I'm working on those guns you get for the naval contracts too. So I went back and I'm just knocking stuff out that I didn't do. I skipped like all the side stuff when I played it originally. It looks like I went back, I'm like, dang, I skipped like the whole game. I skipped a lot of the game.
Even underwater exploration is more
The underwater looks crazy. I couldn't even believe I didn't even play any of the underwater stuff that like the underwater caverns, because it's all side stuff you can skip. So when I went back at it last couple days, I was like, there's all these underwater caves and areas I didn't know about. That's crazy. I was having fun though. I mean, I'm capturing ships, I'm upgrading my ship, I'm getting the mortars and the cannonballs all upgraded. I think I have 100% all achievements in Black Flag. Nice. I don't think I'll necessarily get to 100. I might, but some of the multiplayer stuff I'm locked out of. So like in the office, in the modern day office, you have those little figurines, and you can't unlock some of those figurines unless you play multiplayer. So I don't know if that's even available anymore. And you can't get those like one-time event outfits that were available for a limited time or something. But maybe not some multiplayer stuff. I forgot about that. I don't know if there's any like specific achievements to it, but you can't get those like figurines next to your desk, which is really a small thing. The single player stuff, I sure did it all. Yeah, definitely. It's crazy how much you can upgrade your ship. You're just like annihilating ships by the end of it if you get all the upgrades and the treasure maps and all that stuff. Your cannonballs are just like shooting through the ships like crazy. Oh, it's so fun. It's such a fun game. I hope I mean, it looks pretty identical watching this gameplay in this presentation to... It sucks when that happens. Yeah, when they lock it behind multiplayer and stuff, I know. You gotta go seek out the legendary ships. I haven't beat any of them yet. I tried to get like the Impalato, I don't know what, the Impaluto guy. And he just annihilated me, dude. He chases you, he does those crazy sharp turns, that ship does. And then you're just hanging on for dear life. My ship's not upgraded enough to take on Impaluto. He's tough.
And its enriched stealth system, you can now crouch freely as part of your
crouch freely. So that's a brand new thing, obviously, the crouching. That wasn't in the original at all whatsoever. I wonder if it's going to add much. I mean, it is nice to not just have to like be standing when you're sneaking up to people. I guess it makes you feel a little bit better about it, a little more stealthy. So
yes, this was a pretty big pain.
instant desync. I don't even remember those missions because it's been so long since I played the follow missions.
Your objectives remain,
But
your target will react, and you must adapt accordingly.
it does look super similar, except the graphics are better.
All these new interactions offer multiple ways.
They will probably have tall grass added to hide in. Yeah, I think so. I think they will.
Of course.
So basically the crouching and the new graphics are the main things I'm seeing that are big differences. They said they redid all the modern day stuff too, to a degree. I would have been happy without any of that, but hey, if you like that stuff, awesome.
What a beauty.
And I get that that's what makes it AC. That's what makes an AC game AC, is having that element. It's basically like The Matrix with assassins. It's kind of. I never saw that movie with Michael Fassbender. I wonder if that movie's any good. At the time, I don't think the ratings were too hot on that movie, but I hope they added in loot boxes. Yeah, I think they'll have all that stuff. I don't know if they'll have like those little tiny treasure chests on the islands that you have to get off the boat and then get back on the boat. Or at least please add a thing where you can just fast travel back to the boat, because my gosh, dude, all this swimming out and then swimming back in to get 100% the treasure chests and the loot boxes, man, that's a lot of swimming time.
Dangerous and exciting as ever.
It's getting dark out. My light is lighting up the room pretty strong. Must be really cloudy outside or something.
Their entrance. Lucy Baldwin, the Padre, and Deadman Smith.
I love microtransactions. You're funny, dude. Yeah, they're great. I hope they added all the microtransactions they're known for at Ubisoft. That's just what you strive for when you're playing a video game. That's what you hope for. That's like your goals as a consumer, you know? You guys are hilarious. Oh, you get a pet? Yeah, that's right. That's a new thing, I think. Oh, by the way, in the old Black Flag, I was trying to figure out if I could change my shipmate. Like if I could change it to like Blackbeard at random or in the menu or something, but I guess you're stuck with whoever you're stuck with. This one game I bought has a DLC that unlocks all the costumes, or you can just play the game and get the currency and unlock it that way. Oh wow. I like it when the pre-order stuff is available in the game regardless. Most reviews I saw online said not to get it since unlocking the costumes normally keeps you more engaged. Oh yeah, that's true. That's like with Resident Evil. You can pay $1 or $1 or $2 and get unlimited everything and all the costumes and all the super stuff, or you can play the game. And once you've unlocked all that like almost cheat code kind of stuff, you have no incentive. You're just playing around at that point. You're not trying to earn anything. So it does zap a lot of the fun out of it. I totally get it. I mean, totally right about that. It's time to raise the black flag again. I'm super excited about this though, yeah, and the Blood of Dawnwalker as well. I think those are going to be two solid games, guys. I really do.
From the start, the intention was clear. Deliver a
yeah, I just prefer unlocking it normally. Me too. I do too. I've gone the unlock route with Resident Evil on I think Village. I did that. But I didn't even unlock the stuff I wanted to unlock. Like I wanted to unlock the extra players that you get on the special mode or the multiplayer mode or whatever that extra mode is that you can play as like the villains and stuff. But you don't even unlock them. You still have to unlock them manually. There's no, you can't buy your way out of that. They're like, no, you can't have that. But you get like all the guns and stuff, obviously. So it was interesting buying that.
And the ability to crouch anywhere.
The ability to crouch anywhere.
Open up more tactical routes and subtle approaches, letting you shape the
yeah, I mean, you can see it's clearly very, very similar with just the graphical overhaul, adding the monkey on the boat or the cat, the crouch. Otherwise, it looks super similar. The menus look all upgraded. New UI, new menus.
Weather and waves will influence how your ship will handle, while preserving the pace and freedom players remember.
I hated how Nintendo locked the motorbike's radio behind an amiibo, and people were like, no, Nintendo didn't lock it behind an amiibo. If you 100% the game, then you get the radio. Oh, interesting. I haven't played Nintendo for so long, I have no idea what Nintendo's up to. But it seems like they stick with the same formula when they make their games pretty much. Like, I'm going to keep playing after I 100%. Oh, yeah. There's no point. I mean, there's no point. Like, what's the point? For Metroid 4? Yeah. I never played Metroid, but I know it's very popular. Very popular game.
Hello everyone, we are
surprisingly, this video for AC has been up for 5 days, and they're not running any full screen ads over the video yet. I thought at a certain point they just started throwing ads on these, but Ubisoft is keeping the ads off somehow so far. So that's good.
I still can't believe that I can help the dev team to make the game better.
This is like a developer direct segment now. They went in full developer direct mode.
And Black Flag is my favorite game, so to be a part of that process is just awesome.
Cool, she's living her dreams. She's living her dreams. It would be fun to be a part of a game you liked a lot and to be on the team. These guys are like, I love my job. I love being a part of this. Who is this guy again? I forgot already. The guy talking right now, I don't know who he is. I know he's part of the Ubisoft team, I'm assuming.
Until the intent felt right again. The team's passion and commitment have driven every step of this journey, and we can't wait for you to see more of what we've been crafting.
Seems like a nice guy. Okay, they got the voice actor again interviewing.
I believe the Black Flag is one of those pirate adventures that never really left the players' minds. And it's also really special to be here today with some of the people who helped shape the game back then and who are bringing it back now. Jean, you were creative director on the original Black Flag.
I'm assuming there's a lot of people at Ubisoft named Jean, but I probably shouldn't assume that.
Who's leading the vision of this remake today. Now,
and also on the Expedition 33 team, there are probably a lot of Jeans.
I'd love to go back for a moment.
That would make sense, wouldn't it?
When you started building Black Flag back in early 2012? 2012. How was the world imagined in the first place? I mean, what were the pillars that were there from day one?
Well, from the very beginning, one of the key central core pillar was fluidity. Right? We really wanted a seamless experience, connecting movement, combat, and navigation all very naturally. And it was
I need to play the Black Flag trilogy. Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely.
Ground experience, because the other challenges we were facing.
Oh wait a minute, are you actually talking about like the extra games that Ubisoft came out with around that time, like the side games?
And the sea wasn't just an add-on, to the ground experience.
I saw that they did like a bunch of different mini game kind of projects at some time period, but they didn't seem like the main game, so I wasn't sure what they were. They're like side-scroller games or something. That might not be what you're talking about, but
to see other people like Paul and his team actually to face the same challenges that we did face back in the days, and I think what helped them
okay, you
just was that a lot of people involved in these things today were already part of the game, the original back then.
Paul, so you were already a part of the team back then.
Black Flag, Rogue Assassins, Creed 3 is a trilogy. Got it. Yeah, I thought you were talking about either you were joking and you weren't serious. And I was like, wait, there's actually a trilogy? Or you're talking about those little games, mini games. Now I gotcha. Black Flag was part of an actual trilogy. Therefore, Desmond Miles is referenced in Black Flag in the modern-day Office files a ton because Desmond Miles was a big part of it. Thank you so much for the follow, Tom Likes Lemons. I appreciate you, man. And actually, I'm going to shout you out as well. I got to shout out Recons too because I was going to. But good to see you, and thanks. Yeah, good to chat with you about your game and the trailer we're going to be putting together in Discord. And I actually have your Steam page pulled up, and I was saving that to show that at the end of the stream today. So I'm really glad you stopped in because I am going to share your Steam page and say a little nice thing about that game coming out. So anyway, let me go ahead and shout out Recons because that timer is definitely expired by now. Shout out. To type the whole word out. This is what happens when you have to do your own shout outs.
Of Black Flag, the naval gameplay was built on
Armors.
top of the
And everybody
Assassin's
follow
Creed
Tom, by
3
the way, as
naval
well.
tech that was developed,
Follow
in
Rick,
some
follow
specific
Tom,
missions.
follow Recon's.
But you were
Great
also
accounts,
behind a lot
great
of
people.
places,
All right, shout
locations,
out
and
Recon's
gameplays,
armors.
like caves, underwater
There you go.
gameplay, forts, ships.
Now I
and
gotta
some
wait
major
another
missions like
however
the
long,
E3
and I'm gonna
demo
give a
that you
shout out to
opened.
you as well, Tom.
Right. So there seems to be like
Course.
a real sense of
Course.
continuity here. Not
Well
just
deserved.
in the game, but in the people making it.
So,
one thing
if this Matt Ryan guy doesn't
that really shaped
stream,
Black Flag
if this
for
voice
me
actor
was
doesn't stream by now,
how
he really
dynamic
needs to
the
start
scenes
because he's
felt
going to make a
coming
killing
back
if he
to
becomes
it
a
for
streamer with all the hype
Resynced
around
and
this game right now.
shooting the mocap scenes in Toronto, the scenes just felt so dynamic. Like
He
the
definitely
original
needs to
game.
become a
And so
streamer.
what was
Just
the
like Luke
intention,
from KCD, from
back
Kingdom
then,
Come Deliverance.
when it came to all the cinematics?
So from the
You name
start,
it, whatever
I mean, it
voice
was
actor you can think
lot
of,
discussion with
they should
Kama,
stream.
the
I've always thought that.
animation
They make a
director
killing
back
on here.
then.
They make a
We
lot of
really
money on here.
wanted the scenes to feel
They've
alive,
already got the
we
fan
wanted
base,
characters moving,
and they can
interrupting
speak,
each other, exchanging
articulate
objects,
well.
and reacting physically. And that sense of movement was really part
Draco
of the game's
Zolt. Whoa, what is
identity,
this
I think.
Pokemon community game?
And
Hold
when
on, I'm
you
going to poke
rebuild
it, check
a
that
game
one.
like this, I guess that becomes a huge challenge, right?
Yeah, 'cause
Paul?
I've never
how
heard of
did
that.
You,
So,
how did you keep the spirit
definitely gotta
while
check it out.
trying to push it further with all of today's amazing technology?
Well, there are many ways, but to carry on.
okay, I'm going to try. I hope I do the underscores in your username correctly, Tom. If you're here because I want to get that right when I shout you out. Shout out.
Every single small moment in the game had to be
likes,
rebuilt and crafted. It took a lot of
lemons.
handcrafting, especially the facial animations, but that's important because that's the soul of the game.
I still have to wait 26 seconds. I'm sorry, Tom. We will get you. Shout it out.
Charlestown, and I would profit better by using your organs for chum and your
I spent so long trying to get it. Yeah. It's a fossil from SWSH.
And when you add
Oh, it's a
new
fossil
things
Pokemon.
to
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
game
I skipped that
people
fossil
really
Pokemon
know
era, I
off
think.
by
I don't
heart
think
and they
I
know it so
made it
well.
through
The
that era.
fear is always that the people might notice the seams, right? Jean, when you played it,
Jean.
What did you feel?
They should have a bet on Polymarket, like how many Jeans work at Ubisoft, how many Jeans work on the team that made Clair Obscure Expedition 33. What's the name of that? Remedy? It's not Remedy, is it?
And this is something
I can't think of it right
really
now.
important. That's continuity.
I spent
in
so
the
long trying to.
animation
Oh yeah, I
side.
already read that one. So that Pokemon was also a mobile game. I'm assuming the Pokemon Fossil.
Does this belong here? Would Edward do this? Would John get upset? And if the answer wasn't clear, we simply wouldn't do it. However, as we all know, no remake is complete without additional content. So we have added brand new chapters and brand new missions to the game, including a brand new scene with Edward's wife Caroline that's written by Darby himself.
Yeah,
I love Black Flag, but probably not going to
Jean,
buy
so-
this one
so,
until
like,
it's
there-
like
there's
$20. Yes.
I don't know, there's something
I think you
deeper
are
in Black
onto
Flag
something with
than
that, Rick.
just,
I think
like,
that's a good decision. I think
pirate
that's a wise
freedom,
decision
and it's
because you don't
closely
know
tied
how
to the
much
character of
new you're really getting.
Yes,
And I mean,
absolutely.
us
We
Black
really
Flag
wanted to
connoisseurs,
send a
we look at
message
this
also
and we
saying
kind of
that,
know
freedom
it's pretty
without
similar.
structure
I mean, you're pretty much
doesn't
playing the same
lead
thing. And
you anywhere, right?
I mean, if they
And
change
Edwards
those treasure chests
reflects
around,
that.
thank
He thinks
goodness,
everything
because
will
I
be
don't want to jump off the
granted,
ship and swim to the
that's
tiny
really
island in
nice,
Sandbar
wandering,
and then swim back to the
but
ship
then in
unless
the
there's a
end
way
you
to
realize
fast
that
travel
you
back to the
lost
ship.
all your
Tiny gripe,
right?
but big deal when you're
so
living it.
this is very
You know?
important because it grows into someone
Big
that,
deal when you're actually going
understands
through the
his own
motions of doing it.
responsibilities and that makes him,
Sword
like
and
you said,
Sword
very
and
human.
Shield were on Twitch.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
and
that's
exactly
that
what I
fossil
really
game. Okay,
leaned into
and
coming back to the
those
character
ones did
after,
fossils
more than
differently
a decade.
because you
It's
needed
the
like
same
two
Edward,
fossils to make
but
one Pokemon,
there
so
seemed to
you
be,
could
like,
mix and match
for
fossils to get
me
a different
personally,
Pokemon.
from
Interesting.
the
So they
scenes
threw
that were
fossils
written,
into
kind of, as I said, more dynamism, but also
creating the
there's a
Pokemon
certain
or
kind of
obtaining the
weight
Pokemon. Yeah, I
to
didn't
Edward's
even
journey, I guess
ever see that
with
mechanic or how they
Black
made that
Flag
game.
Resynced, there are some
I still
really
own Black
kind of
Flag. I can
important
play it
decisions to
anytime.
make, right?
Exactly.
So
That's what
how
I was
do you
just doing
approach
not too long ago.
So Matt, with
So,
Resynced,
I mean,
you made a
excellent
clear
point.
choice.
Excellent
It's
point.
a pure story-driven adventure.
I
and
have
you're
Black
fully
Flag on
focused
Xbox
on Edward's
360 and
adventures
Xbox
in the
One
Caribbean.
versions.
As a result
Yeah,
of
that's
this focus, we
dedication
elected
for
to
sure.
not have multiplayer and not have the DLC.
And I mean, oh, you know what was funny, Rick? When I was playing it, I tried out the multiplayer. I was going to mention this. I tried out the training mode for the multiplayer, and that was in 60 frames per second on Xbox. But then you just go right back to the main game or the regular game, and it still locks at 30. And it makes me just feel a little icky about what Ubisoft is doing with that, because they're obviously, you know, just trying to get your money and not making the old one look nice. Or as nice as it can look. I mean, they've got literally the multiplayer is running at 60 frames per second on the same game, in the same game. And then you go back, and you've got the choppiness on the other one. They just upgrade, just boost it. You boosted Watch Dogs, which I believe is Watch Dogs 1 year after Black Flag came out, or before, I don't know. But they did it on Watch Dogs, so clearly they have the capabilities. They have upgraded the other Assassin's Creed games to 60 frames per second too. Exactly, I have Syndicate. They upgraded Syndicate to 60. I think Syndicate's pretty dang old, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember the exact date on it. I think Black Flag says like 2013 or 2014 on the release date on the Xbox One version. So I'm not entirely sure.
But everything takes place under the bright Caribbean sky, you know.
Yeah, they've upgraded the other ones. So they need to get the ball rolling. Oh, that's another thing they wouldn't do for, what is that called? Ghost Recon, right? The Ghost Recon that takes place in Mexico, they didn't upgrade that one, but the sequel's always been 60 frames per second. So
absolutely, man.
They want the money for this one. Exactly, Rick. You already know, dude. You already have the marketing brain, just like me. And you know that they're pulling this half frames per second stunt just to sell more copies of the new one. It's slimy. I don't like it. If anything, treat your Black Flag OGs like me and you really well, and upgrade the old game. Like Kingdom Come Deliverance upgraded their old game after their new game came out. They just had that huge Kingdom Come Deliverance upgrade. So I think it's a wise decision to take care of your people and your customers, and not you know, shit on them and force them to buy something else without taking care of what they've already paid for in the past. But hey, they don't owe us anything. You know, they don't owe us anything. They just that's just how they like to conduct their business. So they want money. That's exactly right. Okay, I'm going to shout out Tom Likes Lemons now, real quick here.
The world of Assassin's Creed has been very important for me and very linked to my career. It started like 15 years ago or something. And this time, I'm very excited about what we've done. I know that Assassin's Creed Black Flag is a game that's very important to all of you. It's a game about escapism, about rebellion, about exploration, and these are themes that are very, very important for my work. You know, I've explored these themes a lot in my music. So I won't say too much, but I can't wait for you to hear what I've done for Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced.
Having him return to the franchise, especially for Black Flag Resynced, means a lot to the team. We've been working on a newly reimagined track specifically for Black Flag Resynced.
All right, shout Tom out. There you go. Everybody follow Tom too if you get a chance, and everybody else on here. Anybody in chat, follow him. Everybody's great. Everybody streams. Phenomenal Twitch channels. Follow them. And Tom is a developer, so it's very cool to have a developer in the house here.
We know that.
Yeah,
absolutely. This game,
and that game is awesome that he's making, by the way. It takes a lot of focus to keep that balloon in the air. If you haven't taken a look at it, it's a game that if you keep popping the balloon, you get very, very frustrated initially, but you might get the hang of it and you might get good at it. And yeah, there's a little bit of a learning curve there perhaps, but you can get the hang of it.
You know, more than a decade after, you know, and get to revisit and rebuild and reimagine this wonderful world. I
mean, the colors look phenomenal on it. Obviously, a lot of people might say they got rid of that piss filter on the old one. The colors look pretty phenomenal, I would say, because they're all bright and vibrant. The you know, Caribbean waters, the deep blues and the light blues of the Caribbean waters. Oh, there's the collector's edition. They have a cool collector's edition of Dawnwalker as well, it looks like. Looks like they've got some serious collector's editions rolling out for the 2026 game releases. I was talking about that on the Dawnwalker preview, how I wonder how many people actually buy the collector's editions of these games, because they're they always seem to have them now, like the box with the statue figurine in it, or you know, the physical copy, physical edition, and all the other little things that they throw into those. But I've never
You deserve it.
I've never
thank you.
bought
No,
a
welcome
collector's
to
edition.
Visit.
I just got a
Yeah,
notification in
thank you very
chat.
much.
You
Thank you.
you have to wait 10
can't
minutes
wait
after
for you
following
to
to chat.
live or
Oh, okay, gotcha,
relive
Tom.
this
No worries, man.
thrilling
I should
pirate
change that
adventure
setting. I
with
don't even know where that
Assassin's
setting
Creed
is,
Black
but thanks for
Flag
letting me know.
Resynced. That will launch
Yeah, of
July
course.
9th,
You're welcome. You're welcome.
2026.
I was just like, Tom's just chilling.
I
He's just
wanna say
watching.
thank
He's
you
just
for being
chilling.
with us today, and we
No, but
cannot
yeah,
wait
they have all
for
kinds
you
of
to
like time
experience it
limit things on
yourselves.
these. So,
Cheers.
but really good to have you here, and absolutely hope everybody here is able to take a look at your game and wishlist it on Steam, because you're doing a great job. And I'm very excited to collaborate on this trailer with you. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I've been having a little bit of a busy week, but so have you, obviously, and we're going to get it done. We're going to figure it out. We're going to get it done, and it's going to be a very cool trailer. So, Black Flag Resynced, July 9th. So, Dawnwalker is September 3rd, 2026, and Resynced is July 9th. Let me pause it before they throw some kind of ad at us or something. Okay. And this is actually a good time to pull up Keepy Up, because Tom just got his chat privileges, and we're here. And yeah, I already had the trailer pulled up because I like to plan ahead, and I'm a very, you know, I don't even know the word, but I'm very good at planning ahead. That's what I'm trying to say in a fancy way. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna play this trailer while Tom's here, and he can even chip in and chime in. And yeah. So this is the game. This is Keepy Up, and I've actually seen other streamers playing this, like Stefan Coat, among others. And it is very fun and funny to watch streamers play this game. And it's pretty self-explanatory why. But it definitely has a learning curve, and if you watch other streamers, you maybe get a little tips from somebody that's pretty good at it already.
That pop.
You
That's the
can
first time-
absolutely
Oh, did you
develop
hear that?
the skills you need to succeed.
Did you hear the birds laughing at you, mocking you?
You're
whenever
welcome.
it
Yeah, but
finally
shout out.
gets
And
to
yeah,
the
man,
game?
exciting times ahead. Very exciting times ahead. This thing is going to be amazing, I believe. And I think a lot of people are going to latch on and want to play this because it's such a fun game for streaming. Crappy preload trailer. No, it still gets the job done, man. Thanks. But yeah, you still get the job done either way. Recons. All right, the limited editions for Devil May Cry 5 were super cool because they came with the coats the characters wore, but the most expensive one was like 8K USD. Wait, what? 8K? Oh my gosh, I had no idea they were going that crazy on it. All right, I'm going back to this page real quick. Hold on. So anyway, Steam page for Keepy Up. Push yourself even higher in this challenging reimagining of a classic childhood game. Guide your balloon through a vertical gauntlet of seagulls, ghosts, UFOs, and more. Whoa, dude, I didn't even know there were UFOs. I didn't even get that deep into the gameplay where I knew that these things existed. I should have just read this. Your balloon is your only friend, and gravity is your greatest foe. Are you skillful enough to keep you up? Nice. I like that it's tied in. I like the wording there at the end of that. So anyway, you got some screenshots here. Clearly, you know, you can see what the goal is to keep this balloon in the air without something coming in and destroying the balloon while you are trying to accomplish your goal of keeping up the balloon. So coming soon. Yeah, and collaborating on this trailer, we will have a trailer here, and Tom will have another trailer here that I'll be working on, and I'm very excited to do that and help out. So yeah, appreciate you being here, Tom. So we looked at Dawnwalker today. We looked at Resynced today. And I'm just glad to be back, just warming up the Steam page or the Twitch channel because it was getting a little cold. It's been about a month. So inspired by Jump King. Interesting. I had no idea that this game was inspired by another game, but makes sense. It does. It makes sense. And that one had Dante's red coat. That's insane that in DMC5 they had anything that cost 8K, because that sounds like something you would only encounter in like a microtransaction situation. But I didn't know Devil May Cry 5 had microtransactions, so I'm unaware of this history of Devil May Cry in this way. Didn't Devil May Cry 5 have like a lot of like extras you could buy? I mean, a few of them do, like the orbs you can get. Devil May Cry 4 had like extra orbs you can buy in the store and different things like that. But I had no idea DMC5 had that level of extra stuff you can purchase as well. So yeah, I always like watching these new game previews. I thought Xbox had another showcase or something coming soon. It might be like that IDE thing coming out, and I'll definitely be watching that. I like reacting to like the showcases and the premieres and the shows. It wasn't, I don't know about microtransactions, so it wasn't really a microtransaction, but it was a very nice coat. Nice. Well, I would imagine for that price. I haven't played DMC since 2. Are they worth it? I bought... Funny you say that, Tom, because I actually bought 4, like for Xbox Series X, you know, which is a little dated now, but still looks pretty good. It looks, you know, great for the time period and everything. But my thing was, I don't know, the gameplay just wasn't clicking with me at this point. I own Devil May Cry 5, and yeah, for some reason, just like the jumping and, you know, on certain platforms to collect certain treasures and certain orbs and stuff, the jumping was so precise and the gravity pulls you down so quickly. I'm sure there's a way to get better at it, but the style of jumping in Devil May Cry, it wasn't jiving with me, so I just returned the game. I was like, I've had enough of this already. I don't want to do it anymore. I'd wear it. I'm a fan of the games. Nice. Well, the coats are cool. Dante has some of the coolest video game coats in, you know, video game history. So I would say that's a good call. You should actually buy a replica coat, Recons, and just wear it on stream. Are you gonna look into the new Helldivers update that came out today? Yeah, I can definitely check that out. I don't know what the update entails, you know, obviously since I haven't played it. But I saw somebody had a YouTube short of Helldivers, and it was funny because they were just like jumping and they fell and they died from like a extreme height or something. And then I just said that made me want to play the game, and they responded and stuff. So it looks like they were having a fun time with Helldivers. Dante is one of the coolest main characters. He is. I mean, he's so cool. He's so cool. He made people want to buy Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne just for Dante, and not necessarily for the game. Like, that's kind of why I bought it. I mean, the marketing of Dante just being in Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, and I was like, I want to play as him as one of the demons in this game because he's the coolest demon. So, Geodude escaped. No one could. Oh well, Geodude escaped. I just saw that pop up. YouTube watch. Okay, let me see.
Meet Steve.
We're going to have commercials. I used to have YouTube Premium, so forgive me, guys, but we'll go ahead and we'll get through it anyway. Skip. There we go. All right. Thank you, Rick, Ultimate Mod. Now we have a Helldivers update to check out. A game I don't know much about, but we're going to check it out regardless because it sounds cool, and I trust Rick on this one. And welcome in if you haven't been here before. I'm really glad to have you here. I'm so happy you're here, and I hope you're having a nice week. Helldivers update, guys. And I still have the Resynced category, but who cares? So is this game still fun? This game always been fun, Rick? I'm assuming so. New mechs out today. Okay, so stronger armor and something you probably have to buy it or you earn it. You probably have to buy it, right? It's very much like Starship Troopers looking at it from an outside point of view. But with mechs, with more mechs. It's like Starship Troopers with more mechs. You can earn the credits in this game you have to use to buy stuff. Okay. Alright. So it's like you can still potentially earn it without doing anything too crazy. That's good. Intense violence, blood and gore. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Yeah. Looks cool though. Let me see. What else can we... So we looked at this. There's a Nicorette ad on the Resynced trailer when it's paused here. So apparently they think people that watch Black Flag Resynced are smokers that are trying to quit. Maybe they think that. I don't know. I am probably, guys, I'm enjoying this. You know, we got 6 people here viewing right now. That's wonderful for my channel, especially not after streaming for a month and, you know, nobody knows when I'm live. And it means the world to me that you guys are tuning in on the middle of a Tuesday when everybody's basically doing some kind of work stuff right now. I'm going to go ahead and raid into Stephen Coat, full-time streamer Stephen Coat, because he's a cool dude. And he's been streaming full-time, and he's been working really hard at it. And I'm just really glad I got to warm up the Twitch account today. I'm so glad I got to see all you guys. I'm glad I got to see you, Rick. I'm glad I got to see you, Recons, Tom, everybody here. Awesome, awesome people. And I want to go ahead and just raid in and raid out. And I kind of ran out of stuff to talk about today. Stephen Goat. There you go. Tom knows Stephen Goat. Stephen Goat. So we're going to raid in. And yeah, we're just gonna go into a channel that I know he's gonna have plenty more hours today, like more than likely, of content, and he'll just be going at it. And yeah, that's basically where I'm at. So watched the Dawnwalker preview, watched Resynced, and I've been wanting to do that, and watched a community suggested video by the ultimate mod, Rick Retro, who has provided us this wonderful glimpse into the new update for Helldivers. So if you're a Helldivers fan, you're going to be really excited about that. I know I am, and I'm not even a Helldivers fan necessarily. I'm just excited because other people are excited. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do cheers, Tom. Cheers, Recons. Cheers, Rick. Great to see you guys. Thank you so much for stopping in. I'm going to try to get this done a little more often and do this more often. I mean, 2026 is just packed to the brim with gaming stuff, presentations, things to do, and I'm sure a number of games that are compatible on my computer, so I can actually have my camera on and play games once in a while instead of just the good old Xbox, which is my kind of my go-to. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys being here today.